On us here. He was like, hey, I'm ready for breakfast. Now I'm not. So we're moving some cameras around here. Let's see what we can do. Flash is putting on a show for us. And he just brought the baby down, so we will hang out with the baby here shortly too. All right. Good morning, everybody. Hey, did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? It was amazing. Is everybody still asleep from that turkey? I don't know if that's a wives' tale or not, but I think it's pretty funny. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Cody Riverside Farm. We're about to feed some sloths. This is Flash up above me. We're live here at Cody Riverside Farm. We have over 150 animals. This is Flash. We're gonna feed him. Probably gonna hold Dash, Chloe, maybe go check on Zoe too. All right, give me 1 second. Let me grab Dash. She's making some moves, you buddy. Come on, buddy.
These two both went to the bathroom.
Oh, nice.
So let's weigh him.
Oh, okay. Do you have the scaly thing? I think Flash made a little present in there for us too. Not too bad though. Guys, so we weigh the sloths after they use the bathroom. How do you do it?
What do you see? Oh, baby, flat, Dash. You go, Dash, grab this. There you go, Dash. There you go.
Is he on there? No.
We're gonna have to give him a towel to hold on to.
You got him? Let me go get one.
Weighing a sloth. Always fun. Yeah, that's all gonna smell horrible. Guys, I'm heading out on a trip today with my church. We're going to Egypt. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be gone for 11 days.
All right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Alright, so let me grab that. Go Dash.
I have him.
Alright, release. Okay. Oh, that's not working.
So
It's too high energy today.
I would think if we put a strap over the basket,
Yeah,
you
you
zero the
can.
basket and then just drop the sloth in and out.
Yeah, that's possible.
I think it might be easier.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so sometimes when we're trying to weigh the sloths, they move around a little bit. So you're welcome for the entertainment, but we're going to feed, well actually I think are we weighing or feeding?
I'm leaving.
Oh.
I guess you're feeding.
Alright, let me grab either Dash or Chloe, okay? So these are two of the sloths that you guys can come and hold, okay? Give me 1 second. All right. There we go. Let me close this door real quick. Let's see if we can get Flash's. Hey, buddy. I'm not sure if Flash got into the turkey. I'm hoping not. He might be an extra sleepy. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. This is Flash. We're trying to see if he wants any sweet potato. Oh, he went for the sweet potato. So, what we feed the sloths here at Ocoee Riverside Farm is a mixture of sweet potatoes, cucumbers, zucchini, squash, occasional fruit, and then they get a protein biscuit too. What you thinking up there, Flash? And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this cute little chocolate covered sloth is Chloe. She's not really covered in chocolate, but I do think that she is about the cutest thing ever. It is a little chilly outside because every time I go near the window or the door, it is cold. So, in terms of temperature requirements that you have to have for a sloth, they need their environment to be between 75 to 80 degrees all the time. So, a lot of times we see people that say, oh, I want a sloth. I think that'd be great to own a sloth. You need to keep your house at 75 to 80 degrees. So, it's not a good idea to get a sloth as a pet, but that's just one reason. The reason that Costa Rica and Honduras have both made it illegal to hold sloths is that people were going into the jungle and grabbing sloths and bringing them and setting roadside stands and letting people hold them. Okay? None of our sloths were ever in the jungle, nor were they taken from the jungle. Our sloths were raised and bred by an expert veterinarian and sloth expert. He's been doing it for over 30 years. That is the reason that our sloths are ambassador animals and they seek human interaction. When we walk into the room or they see us or hear our voice, they reach out because they want to be held. And we want you to come and hold them too. God has a marvelous plan for everybody and for every animal. And here's an amazing plan that he made for the sloth. So, a sloth only uses the bathroom every 7 to 10 days. But when they use the bathroom, they lose 30% of their body weight.
Hey guys, this is what seeks human attention means. See this guy? He does not want to be in this basket. He wants to come up. He wants to hang with the people. And then when you hold him, he just calms right down because that is his groove. He wants human attention. So when we talk about actively seeks human attention and enjoys human contact, that's what we're talking about right there. And if you're watching me live on, what day is today?
Monday.
Saturday. If you're watching me live on Saturday, Chloe was in her basket over to the side, and we were doing a different interaction, not related to her in here. And she was crawling up out of the basket going, and like planking out from the edge of the basket. And eventually I'm like, okay, people, well, sloth wants what the sloth wants. We're just going to go ahead. But that's what we mean by seeks human attention, enjoys human contact. Right there. That's what we're looking for. If they don't behave like this isn't the best place for them.
That's right. And I just was looking at the website earlier and I noticed some of the new wagons. What are the names of them?
The Prairie Wagon and the Paddy Wagon.
All right.
And the Prairie Wagon is going to be rentable along with what used to be the Glamp site.
Okay.
So people all the time ask, can we put 5 people in a wagon? Well, no, but now we've got a separate unit that's going to rent together with that wagon.
Okay.
So you can put 5 or 6 people there.
Guys, did you hear that?
A king, a queen, and a set of bunks.
Awesome.
The queen will be in a separate space.
There you go, guys. So, more lodging options at Ocoee Riverside Farm. Thank you, John. Are we going to decorate the paddy wagon in prison style?
I don't think so. It'd be like a combination of zebra stripes and prison stripes,
there
right?
you go, yeah. All right, we're going to switch sloths because Dash likes to move around much more than Chloe. And Flash is hanging down. You guys are getting the full treat. So, if you've ever wanted to hang out with all
Wait,
of
let me throw
these.
that basket first. Yikes.
We're still shuffling sloths this morning.
That's why nobody's ever called me Grace.
Good morning, everybody. We are here at a Coe Riverside farm. This is Chloe. Behind me is Flash. Down on the floor, hanging out in the basket, is Dash. Where is Vlad? Vlad is still on his honeymoon. Oh, nope. I just saw the other part of the honeymooner, so I guess they're back.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
I saw on your live stream you're having a little bit of difficulty.
Oh, no, no.
Dash.
We're, I don't think people are awake after Thanksgiving yet, including the sloths.
Dash
Got it?
is very, very awake. He is right into
No, I was saying John.
Oh.
These two both went to the bathroom last night, so we're getting the weights on. She still needs clean towels in here. And this is Dash's present today. Might be useful.
There we go. All right. Sorry about that.
Have we gotten Dash's weight yet?
Let's go to the top.
Was that just him? Or
That
it
was
with his towel?
that was Terry. That was a Terry blade.
Good morning, everybody. We're live here at a Coe Riverside farm, and this is Dash that I'm holding. Up behind us is Flash. We're gonna see if he wants one more little snack. You want one more little snack, buddy? No? Alright, we'll see if he hangs down here in just a second. So, normally most of our encounters with Flash occur at either 10 or 10:30. And that's about the time that he comes down and kind of says, hello, what's all this noise? Do I have any food? How are you? Pretty amazing.
How do you spell Chloe?
C-H-L-O-E.
Okay.
So, here's a question for you. Do you love guacamole? If you love guacamole, like the good kind, we're not talking green sour cream, because that's not guacamole. We're talking the real guacamole. You can thank the sloths of a long time ago for that. And here's the reason why. So, giant sloths, they were so big they didn't even live in trees, right? So what they did is they would make tunnels and they would burrow, right? So, they were so big that they would eat avocados. And at the end of those tunnels, they would find huge groves of wild avocado trees. So here's what was happening. These giant sloths were so big that they were eating whole avocados, and the seeds would pass through them. So when they pass through them, then the trees go. So say thank you to the sloths for making us some good avocado trees. Because of them, we can have guacamole. I feel like that's a good thing.
Dash's changed out.
Yes.
Dash, do you want some more? But oh, he's doing his Superman again. Flash is the Superman. Flash is 15 months old. Excuse me, Dash is 15 months old. Flash there is about 7. Chloe is 7 months old, and Zoe will be turning 2 December 16th. Your room is decorated with sloths. Awesome. Instant fertilizer. That's right. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at a Coe Riverside farm. This is Dash. I'm Kevin. And this is Flash up here above me. We actually have 4 sloths here at a Coe Riverside farm. And we have over 150 animals. Some of the other really awesome animals that we have are baby kangaroos. And you can actually come bottle feed them. Let's see what Flash is doing there. Maybe he's ready for a little bit more food. Do you want some more of that, bud? Good Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Coey Riverside Farm. I'm holding Dash. Flash is hanging down eating. Guess what? You guys can come here and feed Flash or hold any of the other sloths too. So how was the honeymoon? Was it amazing?
It was amazing.
Where'd you go?
We went on a Caribbean cruise, so
Vladik thinks you're going to get your name changed thing right
we
now.
are.
And Vladik's still alive.
Yes.
That's good. Everybody made it.
Went to the Dominican Republic, both Virgin Islands, and then we were going to go to the Bahamas, but weather was not permitting, so didn't get to go to that one. But everybody was saying that if there was a port to miss, they would hope it would be the Bahamas. So.
Well, that's good. Awesome. Guys, Michaela and Vladik just got married like a week ago, and it was the most beautiful wedding ever up in Tellico, and then the reception was up in the mountains, and it was pretty, and they went on a honeymoon, on a cruise, and they look pretty happy. They're married, so that's good. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Coey Riverside Farm. This is Flash. And this is Dash here that is trying to get a hold of his food. Did you see that? He was like, yo, give me that bowl. Craziness. Where's everybody watching from this morning? We're live here at Coey Riverside Farm. We have a very energetic sloth named Dash who is doing gymnastics here. What are you doing there, bud? He calls this his flyer move. And Flash up there is just living the good life. How you doing up there, bud? I don't think I saw really any encounters, so that's the reason I started.
Yeah, 4 o'clock I think is the only one today. So.
I was like, I'm gonna talk for a minute. Central Valley, California, awesome. Guys, I just watched this hilarious movie yesterday about how they made the spicy Cheetos, talking about California, and that was one of the best movies I've ever seen. So, if you want to see a good movie, that's what it is. I have the best job in the world. That's because I work with the best people and the best animals in the world, like Michaela and all the other people and animals. Nashville. Hey, Crystal in Nashville. How you doing? Guys, this is Flash. He's a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. I'm Kevin. I'm a human. This is Dash. He's a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth also. Pretty cool. So what I told John was a lot easier. Is if you just keep them in the basket, zero the basket, then they just stay in the basket.
Is it accurate that way though?
Mm-hmm.
Like really?
That's what he just did because we
Yeah.
couldn't do it with Dash. Because Dash was like doing crazy gymnastics. I was like, this is not gonna work.
It's always like that after he goes hard.
Bryson City, Christopher, Natahala Gorge, out that way is beautiful. I'm sure you know that. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hey, Kim. Yeah, bring the family. You'll love it. I have a 9-year-old daughter, and she thinks that this is the best place ever. Here's the really cool thing. Right upstairs from us is the Sloth Suite. So the Sloth Suite is truly amazing because you get a sloth for a roommate. That's right. Flash lives upstairs, and you're only separated by a big glass window. So you can see sloths all the time. And what's really cool is when you go inside the bunk rooms, they're set up like Chronicles of Narnia. So it's actually a hidden wardrobe that then you go inside and you can look down and see baby kangaroos, camels. It's awesome. Sleeps 10 people. All right, let's see if we can move this so Michaela's got a little bit more room. She's a little bit shoved in her space over there. All right, Flash. Oh, you're good. Dash here is hilarious. You want to hang out, Flash? I think you're so hungry. Are you going to feed Chloe?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. Michaela.
Unless you want to.
No, I don't care. I just was setting up the camera this way then. That way we could all hang out and have a party. Michaela's like, no parties.
I was just trying to help get things situated before we go to the courthouse and get my last name changed.
Woo-hoo.
So. You're hungry. So fun fact, Vladek talks in his sleep.
Oh yes. in English or Ukrainian?
It's Ukrainian.
Oh my, that's what I was wondering. I was like, so.
He did once, and he does this thing. He'll be laying on his back, and he'll be saying, he says something, and he'll say it over and over again. He goes like this with his hand, like up over again. I'm like, what is going on? It's crazy. He's also a bed hog.
Yeah. That's how Michelle is. I'm like, how do you need that much room? What are you doing? Gymnastics? Guys, Michaela just got married, so she is enjoying the new treat of finding out your partner's quirks.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna sit down because I'm tired of standing. Michaela's like, don't put it on me. She's not ready.
I'm still waking up from the vacation.
Yes, I hear you. All right, let's see if we can adjust just a little bit. Guys, I gotta lower this. I'm sorry. I didn't have something set up, and then when John came in, everything got bumped. You laughing at Ash?
She's like a little gremlin.
There. We got most of the cameras off Michaela. We couldn't get all of them, but that's all right. She's really nice. Hey, Albuquerque, how are you? Albuquerque is beautiful. My grandparents lived out there for a little bit, and my grandfather actually has a glider in the museum that's just east of Albuquerque. So you get towed up, and it has really cool canard wings, and you glide down. What are their names? Awesome. I'm Kevin, and this is Michaela. Oh, you're probably talking about the sloth. This is Dash, and that's Chloe. Pretty cool. So we actually have 4 sloths here at Coe Riverside Farm, and 3 of them you can hold. This is Dash, Chloe, and you can also hold Zoe. Zoe is being very humorous this morning because she's sitting on the floor. She's all the way down at the bottom, like sitting there, so I'm sitting there like hand feeding her. Always entertaining. Let's see. Not my daughter. This is a coworker. She said my daughter is so pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Which actually you kind of do have the same color hair. Yeah. I do have a daughter who is pretty, but she's 9, not 20 something. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Coe Riverside Farm. This is Dash, and I'm Kevin. We have over 150 animals, and get this, you can come here and hold a sloth. You can bottle feed a kangaroo. You could ride a camel. Let's see, what else could you do? You could hang out with a baby zebra. We have Zeke, and he is the cutest thing ever. Fallon has been working with him really, really hard, and he already has his halter on. And part of the reason that we want to make sure that the animals are gentle and can receive veterinarian care is zebras live almost 50 years, if you can believe that. So, because of that, we want to make sure that they can receive the proper veterinarian care. What am I holding? A bowl of rice and the cutest sloth you've ever seen. This is Dash. We're live here at Coe Riverside Farm, and you guys can come here and hold sloths, do horse rides, ride a camel, bottle feed a baby kangaroo. And during the summer, we have a really cool thing in the equestrian barn called the barn loft. So, if you love horses, I'm talking like you love horses, you're obsessed. You can stay in the barn loft, and you're right above all the horses. Cedar, Ace, Trip, Harley. I can't believe I just remembered those names, and I didn't even make them up. So, stay in the barn loft if you want that ultimate horse experience. Some of the other really cool things are the covered wagons right on the banks of the river. And a lot of people say, hey, can I put more than 4 people in that wagon? Well, that's not our goal to shove 100 people in the wagon. But what we did do is we've actually paired up the glamp site with it. So if you're staying in the paddy wagon, I think, or the prairie wagon, you can get the glamp site with it. So then that way you guys can have 6 people. So it's a cool setup. Dash, do you want any food, or you just, you know, vibing?
He wants to explore the world.
He is. So we didn't get Flash as a baby, okay? So we didn't see his personality when he was a small baby male sloth. Our other 2 female sloths that we have as babies, Zoe and Chloe, their personalities don't seem to be as exploratory, but Dash, he makes some moves. You give him 2 seconds and he's going somewhere, just like now. You got the itch? He's like, I don't itch. No bugs on me. Guys, did you know that in the wild, a sloth is gonna have 100 to 200 bugs living all over it? I'm talking about covered. Now, I would go cuckoo bananas if I was covered in bugs, but the sloth needs them. And here's why the sloth needs the sloth moths. So the sloth moth lives in the fur, and it gets in their fur because when they come down out of the tree to use the bathroom, that's when the sloth moth crawls up onto them. So it's going to live in their fur, 100 to 200 bugs. The sloth is going to go back up the tree, and then when it's grooming itself, it's going to get some protein, some bacteria, maybe a sloth on there, or moth, a sloth moth, and it's going to eat it. So, because of that symbiotic relationship that God created, the sloths digest their food through a bacteria process. It's truly amazing. Sounds like a day trip. Yeah, for sure, it is. Yeah, come on and visit a Coe Riverside farm. Make it a day trip, or I think we've had people that have stayed up here for weeks. Now, here's the thing that you can do up here at Coe. So you have rafting, you have kayaking, you have mountain biking. Did I mention we have sloths? Yeah, this is a sloth. You can go hang gliding, you can go up to the Hiwassee. There is so much to explore everywhere, right here, just within 20 or 30 minutes. It is truly paradise. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Coe Riverside farm. I'm Kevin. This is Dash. Over there's Michaela. Michaela Warner. Is that what we went with? Mm-hmm. She's real excited. She's going to get her name changed today. I'm going to turn the camera. She's trying not to be too much on camera, but we got to show her smiling face because she's married now. Woohoo! I think it's always exciting. We got to be excited, you know. You wish you could afford to go hold one? I hear you. So we do a couple different encounters, and probably the most affordable option with the sloths, I'm pretty sure, is the encounter with Flash. And I think it's around $79. And so you get to come in, it's a 30-minute experience, so you're feeding Flash and you're petting him, but we don't hold Flash. And the reason that we don't hold Flash is that he's never been held, and we're not going to force him to do something that he doesn't want to do. Hey sis, am I still on a turkey high? No, but I am on a ham high because I love ham. And we had some honey-baked ham, and it was delicious. What did you guys do for Thanksgiving on?
It really wasn't that much different. Like, I kind of forgot that it was Thanksgiving.
But I mean, did they have it like the food?
No, not really.
Really?
No, they had, like, we went specialty dining that evening, and it wasn't, I mean, they had like they had pumpkin pie as a dessert option, and then they had like a turkey and another ham thing, but honestly, it was the Norwegian Aqua, and it, like, I've never been on a cruise before that, so what I was envisioning was a lot different than what it actually was. And even
Norwegian is a nice cruise line.
Well, it's supposed to be, and the Aqua is like the newest one. I think they're still just working out a lot of kinks and everything. And we decided that if we ever go on a cruise again, it's going to be an adults only cruise because kids are crazy. It's like parents just go in and they just turn their kids loose and they just run like rabid dogs.
Yeah.
And they just, I mean, like the buffet line and everything, I mean, they just run, zip in and out, and it's crazy.
Yeah, that's not
But, I mean, it was nice. Like the dinner dining was nice. It was like a sit down thing that you did, but the menu was pretty much the same every night. Like, they would change a few things here and there, and then Thanksgiving was a little bit different, but it was honestly really pretty much the same. And Vladik was saying that all the ones that he's been on have been really different, so it's just, you know, it was good though. It was still really good. They had a lot of fun things.
But the ship didn't sink.
It didn't.
So that's a positive.
Yeah. And it was like on the last day too. It was really because we couldn't board at the Bahamas. The weather was too bad, so it was really windy and the ship was really rocking. But I didn't get motion sickness.
I was about to
or
say,
anything,
did you
so
get
no.
seasick?
No, I did fine. So.
Did you take any Dramamine? Oh.
No, I did really good.
Well,
I mean,
good.
sleeping was kind of hard because it felt like you were in like a bassinet or something that was just like going like this the whole time.
Yeah.
But it was good.
That's awesome. Guys, we're going to restart this here in 1 second, so we will be back here shortly.